Hello, Smith Music 123. Today I will be explaining the method of teaching where you learn one song in 4 lessons. And first of all, we always start out with a basic of knowing what 1, 2, 3 is on your left hand, which is your bass. And I have a glove on to show you exactly what I'm playing with my right hand. That's a chord, 1. Then to change, move that up, finger over. That's another chord. 2 and 3 is the same. This is 2, that's also 3. So you put them both together. 1, 2, 3. And before you move forward, I always would say, try to understand listening for those 1, 2, and 3. Kind of know those chords, and then we go into a song. You know, see if you can kind of play it and memorize it. Say like, I'm a soldier. This is how it is written. I am a soldier in the army of the Lord. I'm a soldier in the army. That's how it looks. That's the whole song. Whenever it's done, it's just repeated. Now, when you put numbers to it, this is how it looks. So if you pause it for a second, write it out, you'll see that it's I'm a 1 right above the word. In the army of the 1. I'm a 2 in the 3, 1. Okay, now let's put that together. So when I'm actually playing it, this is how it goes. I'm a 1 in the army of the Lord. I'm a 2 in the 3, 1. I'm a soldier. Just started over. In the army of the Lord. I'm a soldier in the army. This is lesson 1. I would say at least work with it 2 or 3 days to where you know you can play it good without looking at the paper, and kind of sing along and play with it and know your changes, where it becomes a little easier. In lesson 2, depending on the song, there are songs that have melody chords. That's what I teach on lesson 2. And sometimes I also get started into the rhythm of it. And with this, I'm going to just go into the rhythm of it, which will be on some songs lesson 3, but some songs are only going to take 3 lessons. So this will be lesson 2. And what happens is this: we start learning how to go 1, and then I say 1 dot dot 2 1 2 1 1 dot dot 2 1, and I'll explain more whenever I'm teaching in that lesson. So we take that same song, I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. I'm a soldier in the army. I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. I'm a soldier in the army. Now, if you think about it, lesson 1 and lesson 2, you didn't learn no new chords. You just put a beat to it. That's how we build on these songs. Now, when we go to lesson 3, what we might end up doing, depending on song, we'll show you the bass runs or break it down. On this one, I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. I'm a soldier in the army. And in that, if you think about it, really, I'm still going. I'm a 1 in the army of the 1. I'm a 2 in the 3, 1. In other words, you see how the song is steady building, but it yet still has a basic 1, 2, 3. That is the Smith Music 1, 2, 3 method. So what happens? This, and you put this together. I'm a soldier soldier. And you see how I just keep going? In the army of the Lord, I'm a soldier. In the army. That would be like lesson 3. Now guess what? Don't go from lesson 1, 2, and 3 in the same day. Especially if you ain't never played before. If you ain't never played before, take time to understand what 1, 2, or 3 is. Then put a beat to it. Then move to the next one after you kind of understand it. All my songs you'll find out has the same method of teaching. Believe it or not, 1, 2, 3 is the basics of all songs. When you understand that, you'll see how that, say if you order 4 or 5 songs, you'll see I'm doing the same thing pretty much. And you'll see how that these songs have the same relation. Sometimes songs are faster, sometimes songs are slower. And so this song, like I say, is just a basic congregation. And at the last lesson, there are things that I'll do. You know, I might play it, and I'm taking the glove off so I can do more things. Like, I'm a soldier in the army. Slow down. The Lord, I'm a soldier in the army. See, I changed my bass doing a little medley. But then I'll show you many other ways. Or if I do other things, I'll also kind of give you a little introduction of what I added to it. Like, I'm a soldier in the army of the... If I go... guess what? I will show you everything that I do and explain what I'm doing, where I'm doing that. See, that is a note that makes it more fuller, but it's basic too. And see, on lesson 4, I kind of do a lot of things and I'll break it down. But when you understand the basics, if you ever playing, you can at least carry the basics of it. Where I can go. I'm a soldier in the army of... I'm a soldier. Okay? So that's my method of teaching. Basic 1, 2, 3. That's just one song. Yeah, I'm a soldier. Thank you. And enjoy it. It's a free song. Enjoy it. And please come back and order more songs.